Wonderful execution on that drive.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Mustangs have first and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. See what the call is on first and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to launch it deep again.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they get the second half started with a running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's running out of time here. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Launching it downfield. And it's complete downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. We go with a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. It's third down for the offense.
That's the end of the third quarter. Washington State 28, SMU 14.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
And the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Quarterback drops back. You're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, SMU. A strong fight back. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Good enough for first down yardage.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 18, set to kick this one away.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed